G'day everyone. So today I decided to build a custom kids slide in the shape of the letter R. It's my friend's kid's first birthday and I wanted to create something super unique and special. It's in the shape of the letter R because her name's Remy. Using Fusion 360, I designed the slide to slot together for easy assembly and being able to flat pack it. But I made a mistake with the design, you'll be able to see that later. All the parts were cut from a single sheet of form ply, using the multicam CNC router we have at Sane Makerspace. Here I'm using a 90-degree router bit to V-carve Remy's name into the surface of the plywood. I really like using the form ply for V-carving because you get a good contrast between the top black layer and the plywood inside. We just swapped out the tool for a 6mm end mill. The end mill looks a bit like a drill bit, but it's got a flat bottom, so it's designed to cut sideways rather than just down. This one I'm using is an up-down cutter. It's designed to push the chips down on the top surface to give you a cleaner surface. It doesn't really matter though, as I'm going to be routing all the edges of this with a router after. Here I'm just testing out the rounder over on some scrap to see if I've set the height right and if I'm happy with the size of the rounded edge. This was the first attempt at assembling the slide and I've made it unbuildable. This piece needs to go in and down and then in and down on both of those parts, which can't happen because this is locking this piece in. So the solution, hopefully, is to cut this tab off so I can get this panel to get in and under there, and then close and then slide the top back on. Let's give it a try. Luckily it's a 2-second job on the bandsaw, then back to the router to clean up the edge. I also needed to cut a little taper just on the bottom edge, just to make it a bit easy to slide it in. So that little tab there originally had a piece coming down and around. That's what was causing the trouble. Couldn't actually get this piece in and down because this piece sits on top. You can get one side, but as soon as you go to the other side, you can't get them to go together. So actually by cutting that tab off, and also tapering that a little bit, this panel can tilt out so you can get the bottom in, hook it up, and then just plonk it in and then slide the top down. Now everything goes together really easily and it's still really solid. So no screws or bolts or anything needed, just slide it together and it holds itself nice and tight. Once it's done, I couldn't resist giving it a go. I'm really excited to see the slide in action and I'm really happy with how it's all come together. A few mistakes, but not too hard to fix. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Cheers.